probably the most deadliest thing we've seen, at least in my lifetime.
I've been here a long time, and a sheriff for 25 years. We've never seen a crisis like this.
These two sheriffs are fighting the same battle hundreds of miles apart in their communities. The crisis they're talking about is a drug called fentanyl, and it's showing up everywhere. Last month in California, police found more than 20 pounds of fentanyl. They say it was enough to kill 4.7 million people. Here in the Kansas City area, we've told you about two teens who died from pills laced with fentanyl.
And tonight we continue our investigation into this crisis with a focus on rural communities. We're also showing you one community's new tool to combat the issue.
KSHB 4119 reporter Cameron Taylor shows us how the dangerous drug is gripping places with the fewest resources.
It's a nationwide focus, but you need a magnifying glass to see it. It's so dangerous, a dose the size of a pencil tip could kill anyone who takes it, and trace amounts have led to immeasurable loss, magnified over the last year. Small communities like Ray County, Missouri have especially been hit hard. In the last year, the county lost 4 lives to suspected fentanyl overdoses.
It's destroying our community and the lives of the people in our community.
Elizabeth Hewitt knows about that pain firsthand. Her son, Mason, died in November from the dangerous drug.
It's a reminder every day.
She wears a ring containing her son's ashes and a bracelet with his name. That's why she's focusing on raising awareness about fentanyl.
I think this is honestly the worst thing anyone could go through.
Many knew the young father to be full of life and a comedian. Hewitt says Mason battled an addiction to painkillers for a little over a year. He was getting better and going to Narcotics Anonymous meetings.
He was doing, what he needed to do, and just a moment of weakness, he thought that he was getting a pain reliever, a painkiller, and it was one pill with fentanyl.
It's just coming in everywhere.
Ray County Sheriff Scott Childers has only been on the job since January of 2021. He covers 573 square miles with only 2 to 3 deputies on shift at a time. The sheriff's focus? Fake prescription pills that have fentanyl in them.
If you see pills like this, that tells you something's not right.
Sheriff Childers showed us some of the drugs confiscated from a recent traffic stop.
You're looking at powdered meth, which tested positive for fentanyl.
Sheriff Childers isn't the only rural sheriff fighting fentanyl. The KSHB 41I team contacted the state health departments in Missouri and Kansas. They say fentanyl accounts for most of the synthetic opioid overdose deaths, and those numbers have been going up. In Missouri, the latest data shows 275 people died in rural counties. In Kansas, that number is 16.
This is impacting nationwide, and the rural areas are not immune to the problem we're seeing.
The I-Team also spoke with Mike Milstead, the chair of the National Sheriff's Association Drug Enforcement Committee. He speaks with sheriffs across the country on a regular basis. As the sheriff of Minnehaha County in South Dakota, he says the fentanyl problem has only expanded.
Just in our county alone, we saw a 40% overdose death increase in the last year and 133% increase in overdose deaths in the last 5 years.
Recently, the Drug Enforcement Administration sent out this letter to law enforcement agencies. It says the DEA is seeing a nationwide spike in fentanyl-related mass overdose events. The agency added fentanyl is driving the nationwide overdose epidemic.
When what you're selling is 2 out of 5 of them are lethal, you're selling poison.
What are sheriffs doing to combat this issue? Is there anything they can do?
Well, absolutely. One is we still depend on the eyes and the ears of the citizens.
Back in Ray County, they're using a different strategy.
Stay. Girl.
2 new 4-legged detectives. Karma is one of them. Corporal Matthew Cowan showed us how he put Karma to the test.
Most likely they're going to detect the odor of methamphetamine, heroin, cocaine, which is what Karma is trained on. But all of that stuff is intertwined with fentanyl.
Even with fewer resources than more populated counties, this is one way they're putting focus on the fentanyl crisis. Pitbull rescues turned into trained canines.
It's a real touching story because they've taken her and repurposed her.
This is my home, and I want my home to be the safest place it can be.
For Sheriff Childers, the hardest part of the job is letting mothers like Hewitt know their children died from an overdose. In Mason's case, he says, depending on the outcome of the investigation, he may recommend murder charges.
That one was really difficult because I knew Mason since he was born. His mother and I went to school together.
Mason's legacy could be to save lives, and that's what we want.
It's why Mason's mother is sharing his story. A huge loss, but nonetheless a small piece in a nationwide epidemic. She hopes her new focus could make a difference to her neighbors.
And I don't want any other family to have to go through what we're going through, and will for the rest of our lives.
For the KSHB 41i team, I'm Cameron Taylor.